From parents sending their kids to class with bulletproof backpacks to the installation of bulletproof whiteboards in some schools across the country, the threat of school shootings are a constant reminder for students. The Washington Post finds that 187,000 students have been exposed to gun violence in schools since the Columbine shooting in 1999. We met up with counselor Monretta Vega. She says that going to school doesn't bring the same sense of security today that it might have decades ago.
These mass shootings have increased tremendously from 1999. That will cause anxiety, some social anxiety with some fear of going places and not being able to be in a big crowd because, for lack of better words, you want to say paranoia almost, because you have to be aware.
Educators School Safety Network produces a report each year on the threats in American schools. According to their most recent report, almost 3,700 incidents of violence occurred in U.S. schools during 2017 to 2018. That's a 62% increase from the year before. 81% of those threats came from the students themselves.
Without the proper education and without the proper resources, even mental health resources, or just getting the opportunity for people to communicate, we will see increases in numbers. We've seen them increase just within the last 8 months of this 2019 year.
She explains that sometimes people are appealed by the notoriety that mass shooters receive after committing an act of terror, and some students may be in mental crisis and crave attention from those around them, even if it's negative.
They are in multiple newspapers. They're on all social media. They are forever remembered. We don't forget. And because it's a stamp forever on the United States, in that city, in that area, we will always remember. And sometimes that is idolized.
Communication is the only way to understanding, and Monretta Vega believes it's time to start the conversation.
We need to talk about it because for some odd reason, it seems like mass shooting may be a solution to how I feel or what's going on, and it's really not. Let's talk about it so that we can come up with other resources and options.
Putting the Valley first, Cindy Stallworth, WZDX News.